Hey, what's up? This is Vinnie from I Am The Avalanche, and you're listening to Punk Videos Rock.
Hey guys, Robert here, and I'm here with Vinnie of I Am The Avalanche. How's it going, brother?
Hey, it's going really good, man.
You had a nice set earlier.
Thank you. Yeah, I figured I'd strum an acoustic guitar and yell for a little while.
Every time you do any singing, or mainly acoustic, that's when I notice it the most. I feel like your veins are just going to pop out.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Something about it being acoustic makes me be extra aggressive with my vocals. I don't know where that comes from, but it just happens every time.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's really fun for me to yell, and I haven't had like an aneurysm yet.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's make sure it stays that way.
Yeah. Knock on wood.
So it's been a while since you've been working on this album. How do you feel that it's finally out?
It's like the best thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, this record is the best thing that I've ever been a part of, and it feels amazing to actually be here.
Yeah.
And actually have it out, and it's been something we've talked about for so long, and it still is surreal to like be on stage being like, yeah, we got a new record out, and I see it sitting on a table, and I'm just like, I can't believe it's there, you know?
It's like you started all over again.
Yeah, I feel like we all feel like we had our first child. I mean, you know, we love our first record and we're really proud of it, but you know, we all know that what we've gone through and what kind of sacrifices we've made and kind of adversity we've had to come by to like get this record done. So that's why it just feels like really special.
Yeah.
So we're really proud.
You know, in order to get this record done, you actually had to transition back to regular lifestyle and, you know, getting a job and stuff like that. How did that go for you?
It was fine. I was bartending, and that's like a really good job, especially when I like beer a lot. So, and I worked in these bars that were super laid back, and so we just hang out. It's basically like drinking beers with your friends and playing music and
playing all your records.
I would never play mine, but some of my coworkers will my coworkers shit'll come on and it'll be us, and I'll just be all red faced and I got really tired of it, but it was a really crucial thing for me. I mean, I was able to work 2-3 days a week and make a pretty good living doing that while we finished writing the record. So it was cool. It was definitely not a bad deal. I mean, this is a way better job than that, though,
yeah,
for sure.
Exactly.
Regardless of the pay.
So what's the concept behind this record?
Friendship, life, death, hope, despair, camaraderie, brotherhood, family. That's a lot of things, but there's definitely a family and friend vibe on this record. Okay. And that's important. And I think a lot of that came out being finally being home after a little while and realizing that there is more to life than sitting in a van. And you know, that's coming from a guy that just decided to jump back in the van for another few years. I don't mean that in a negative way as far as there's more to life than touring.
Yeah.
I just mean, you know, you can still appreciate your family and your friends as much as possible when you can, and that was something that I was really happy about with us not being on tour. Was I witnessed, you know, a niece and a nephew were born, and I held them, and you know, family members died, and I was able to go to the funerals, and I was able to be a functioning member of my family and my community. So.
Okay, with you know, it was 6 years, I believe, working on this record. I'm assuming you had a lot of songs written up. So how did you go about as far as picking which ones made the record?
Yeah, we started writing the record immediately when we started touring off the last record. We would just sit in the van and write, and I mean, we wrote probably 50 songs throughout the years, and to be honest, the stuff in the last year or two, like this year and last year, that we wrote was the best stuff. So, you know, there was songs like Brooklyn Dodgers and like Is This Really Happening in Amsterdam and stuff that like we figured should go on the record because, I mean, it leaked, but I didn't want the leaked demos to like dictate what the album was going to be. The album needed to be what we wanted to be, and it needed to be the perfect sequence of the perfect songs. And so, you know, we went and at the same time we went and wrote a bunch of new music in the last year or two to kind of make sure that there was enough new music on there for people that like were into our band and stuff. Because I know some of the demos leaked and stuff. So
Yeah.
But you know, basically with the old songs that we ended up not liking too much, we would steal parts, we would steal ideas from those songs and just bring them into new songs and stuff. So that was what happened to a lot of the old songs. We would like strip them down and like, oh, this bridge is really cool, so we'll bring this bridge over here. Yeah.
Cool. And you have a song with Anthony Ranieri, Gravedigger's Argument, right? What is this song mainly about?
It's about a gravedigger, like a character, and his wife having an argument and having, you know, each verse is them kind of like talking to each other and him realizing that the only way that he can be done and the only way that he can feel free and feel happy, you know, is if he kills her and buries her in the backyard. And that's, you know, I made it characters because, you know, like I've gone through a divorce and so has Anthony Ranieri, which is why I kind of wanted him on this song. Me and him did a lot of solo shows together and we would tour around in a car. And we talked a lot and we became very close friends doing that. And, you know, we had gone through a lot of the same stuff and I wanted him to be a part of this song. You know, I wrote this song for the characters to carry out this scenario because I just don't want I didn't want to be like, I'm going to kill you. Like, I don't want to kill my ex-wife at all. I don't like care. It'd be great if she moved out of New York, but you know, it's nothing like that. It's more like, you know, poetry, you know. Yeah.
Will we be expecting a music video for a debut music video for this record anytime soon?
Yeah, we already filmed it. It's done. It's probably going to be released in the next week or two. I'm not, I wish I had that information. Someone down there probably does.
Which song will it be?
For Brooklyn Dodgers, our friend Yoshi, a good friend of ours from Brooklyn, filmed the video. He put together this awesome team of people that I didn't even realize that our video was gonna be this sick, because he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do the video, and I was just like, cool, let's do a video.
Make it happen.
And then after I saw the first shots, I was like, whoa, I underestimated this whole thing. Not that I didn't think he was capable and shit, but I had never seen anything he'd ever done.
Yeah.
The video is insane. It looks like a motion picture.
Oh man.
And it's really sick, so people are gonna dig the shit out of it.
And how soon would we be expecting it?
I would say a week or two at the latest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is your first tour in a while, full U.S. tour. So going back on tour and the whole tour life deal, did you have to transition back into it and get comfortable with it again, or was it something that just happened naturally to you?
It feels natural now, but it did take some getting used to, because that home routine really set in after a few years, and just your own routine of before you go to bed and when you wake up, and all the healthy things that you can do for yourself and exercise and all this all the shit that I've been getting into. It's nope, wake up, get in the van, sit there for 8 hours. That's all out the window. So my routine is completely blasted.
Yeah.
So I do miss that, but fuck it, who cares?
This is where you want to be, right?
Exactly. This is all I want to do is play this record on stage, and just have that kind of therapeutic experience on stage every night.
Yeah.
That's really what I care about. Also, now that I'm older and now that I've missed it a little bit, it's nice to like see the world.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't take it for granted. Like there'll be like a tiny little mountain, and I'll be like, oh shit, look at that mountain. So that's kind of the way it's been lately. I've been able to appreciate things a lot more because I kind of got it yanked. We kind of got it yanked from our lives for a little while. Yeah.
Cool. This tour is gonna end like November, and then it's just in time for holiday season. So do you guys have any holiday shows coming up, or any other tours you guys have coming up?
We have, after this tour, we're home for 2 weeks. Then we go to the UK and we do a headlining tour in the UK. And then we end that tour in Amsterdam and Germany. And we come home. We play a little, like a weekend trip here or there in January. And then we're headed overseas for a while. Again, we're gonna go to Australia, Japan, the UK, maybe a little bit of Europe, maybe a little bit of Asia, and then come back to the States and do some headlining stuff. And then I think go do festivals again overseas, and then come back. I don't.
You're definitely gonna be full throttle.
I don't think. I mean, aside from January. After January, I don't think we'll be home next year.
Really?
I mean, I think we'll be home for a week here, a week there, just to like regroup and like get the jet lag off, and then go somewhere else where we can get some more jet lag. It's gonna be nuts, dude. But it's gonna be cool.
For that.
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, it's like the whole world's gonna be able to hear this record, which is like the point,
Yeah, I mean, gotta make up for that.
Proud of it, and we need people to believe as much as we do,
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you for hanging out with us, and you guys be sure to check out Avalanche United, and if you want to give out any words.
Just thanks for all the people that like still listen to us and stuff. I mean, I know we took some time off, but we have a very loyal group of people that follow us. So. And it seems to be getting bigger now that we graced the world with a record.